I'll give you an analogy right now of what I hear in my head. I didn't used to know this at all, by the way. None of this. But this is what I now hear when I ask this question to somebody and they say, I don't know. Imagine yourself, do you have a car, Sam?
Yep.
Okay. So imagine yourself one morning, waking up, taking a shower, not taking a shower, brushing your teeth, kind of getting ready, right? Putting your clothes on, going to the bathroom. And then you get in your car, turn it on, start driving. Somebody goes, hey Sam, where are you going? I don't know. Just gonna get in the car and just gonna drive around a little bit. Hour later, Sam, where are you going? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep driving. How's this story gonna end? What's the end to this story? If you just keep going and every hour somebody asks you where you're going, you say, I don't know. There are only two options I know of. Only two options that I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I know, well, I guess, like, yeah, either nowhere or going back to, either going nowhere or going back to what I know and getting back into...
Yep. You either end up back home...
risky situations, and there's a lot, you know what I mean?
Not even risky situations. I'm talking about literally taking a trip, Sam. You end up back home or you end up out of gas in the middle of nowhere. That's it.
Right.
Those are your only two options. Because you went nowhere, so you're either going to go back to where you started or you ran out of gas with no destination in place. And make that the fucking metaphor of your life, my man. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to fucking get there. Nowhere. That's it. And so, you know, and by the way, Sam, I'm sorry I'm picking on you here for a second. I lived like this literally until my mid-30s. So that's why I'm telling you, like, you got a little bit of time, but you don't have a lot of time. Because we all know what happens when you're in your 40s and you don't really know. And none of the stuff is in place. You just start having less options. Your options get left behind because everybody else figured it out already. And they're like, no, I'm not hanging out with you on a Tuesday. I'm married with 2 kids. Like, I'm not, what do you... You're going to the bar on like a Wednesday afternoon? What, like, how is that happening, right? So all your options start disappearing and then you start feeling lonely. We talked about Elizabeth before and wanting to be accepted. You get completely cut out of everybody else's life because you don't fit into it anyway. So please, look, you're going to follow up on this if you want to follow up on this, but without this next exercise in some form, forget 𝐸𝐸 core. Forget that they're making you come to these meetings for hours. Fuck all that. This might be the most important thing you get out of all those hours you put into this. 𝐸𝐸 core is just a stop on the road of your life. You can end up there 20 times. You can end up there once. You can end up there twice. It will change nothing in your life if you don't learn something from it. And the number one thing is not to drink, man. I swear to God, that's the simple lesson. But Sam, every day when you wake up, you get a choice of things you're gonna do, and you get a limited number of hours to do it in. I don't know, if you sleep a ton, you get like 12 hours to do it in. If you don't sleep all that much, maybe you get 16 hours to do it in, maybe 17 or 18, but that's it, man. And during that time, you gotta eat, you gotta dress yourself, right? You gotta like sit, you gotta walk, you gotta drive. All the things you gotta do happen within those 12 hours. And if you don't know what you're gonna do in those 12 hours, I guarantee one thing, almost none of the things you're gonna do are gonna get you where you're going because you don't have a goal to get to. So one day you go a little bit this way, and the next day you're like, no, I think today I wanna go a little bit this way. And then 3 days later, this seems like a good option. And then this seems like a good option. And next thing you know, it's literally, and I mean this, if you're in your 30s, this has started to happen to you already, you blink and you're 32. And then you blink and you're 33. Yeah. And then you blink and you're 34. I just celebrated another wedding anniversary, and we shared a little story, my wife and I, with some of our friends about we were going to a hotel. And literally one of our friends who was celebrating it with us last year went, oh my God, is it another anniversary for you guys? And it starts going faster and faster, man.